talking of momentum, there is one sector which is in focus, massive business momentum. The stock also saw good momentum but lost. But then again, there is no direct correlation between business momentum and the stock. One should, as a long-term investor, focus on business momentum. And that's exactly what we are going to do with Anil Gupta, who's the CMD of KEI Industries, joining us post their results. Mr. Gupta, good morning. Thank you so much for your time. I was looking at the numbers, the details of your numbers, and one thing which really took me by surprise is the 4x growth which you've posted as far as your ultra-high cable, voltage cable is concerned. Plus, you're also expanding capacities. Is that segment emerging as the highest growth in overall segments of wires and cables?
Good morning to you, and thanks for inviting me for this show. No, it's not the correct interpretation. Our commentary on extra high voltage cable from the beginning of the year was to achieve a sales of 500 to 600 crore over a full year period, full financial year, and we are on the track. The extraordinary uptake in the second quarter is because a lot of cables which were manufactured in the earlier quarter could not be dispatched because of non-clearances from the customers, and due to non-clearance of right of the way, ROW, and hence there was a significant jump in the sales in the second quarter. But we are doing normal in this segment also, and all our verticals are doing equally well in our business verticals.
Gupta, point taken. This is Anish also joining in the conversation. I wanted to get a sense from you on the margins, because for the longest time I've been seeing your margin range between 9.5% to 10.5%. Are you looking at getting out of that range, or you're just comfortable within this band and now you are redeploying anything more into investments?
This quarter, we have achieved a EBITDA of around 10.87%, which is up by around 0.4% compared to our previous quarter and even previous year. And I think gaining 0.5% in EBITDA on a high turnover in our business is quite significant. And we hope to maintain this EBITDA in this year and trying to improve upon it next year. So the improvement will come with more better economic scale. That means once the business grows and turnover grows, definitely some fixed expenditure goes down and EBITDA improves. So we hope that definitely we will be improving on the plus side in this area.
Turnover, you have guided for 16-17% top line growth, but I want to understand what are the kind of capacity utilizations are we operating at right now, and also versus additional capacities which you have guided for to be brought in next 2-3 years at the capex of 1,000 crore.
At the moment in cables, we are almost operating at 95% capacity utilization. But we are also bringing new capacity by brownfield expansions in our existing factories and debottlenecking in our existing factories. We are doing a capex of around 150 crore rupees in this first H2 in existing factories, and hope it will bring us substantial capacity to grow in this financial year as well as next financial year as well. In this financial year, we have almost grown by 17% in first half and hope to maintain this momentum. Next year, we are already undergoing a large capex at our Sanand plant, which is almost 1,000 crore, which the first phase will be operational in the last quarter of FY25, and the whole project should be completed in next 2.5 years. So that is that will allow us to grow by 16 to 17% for next 3 to 4 years, and we'll be definitely planning further expansions maybe after this capacity comes on block.
Your guidance of achieving 16 to 17% revenue growth in the cables and the volume growth of almost over 20%, given the capex plans you talked about. But talk to me about the export opportunity as well. Right now, the contribution stands low at just around 10%. Do you see a huge potential when it comes to exports as well?
Yes, we expect the export to contribute around 12.5% or 13% of our total sales in this financial year, and going up to 15 to 16% in the next financial year, as we are improving our efforts in international markets to add more customers and the countries. And we are quite positive about improving. As the capacity comes up more, the export, there is a substantial export potential, and our exports will definitely go up much beyond that.
Mr. Gupta, on that note, we let you go. Appreciate you joining us on ET Now. In the meantime,